In an effort to save more money on our cell phone plan, how much we pay each month, we have decided to purchase and try out a cell phone plan from eBay. And we're going to just show you what's in the package that came after we purchased the plan from eBay. We're going to talk about how to set up the activation. We received an email with instructions, and I'm not sure if you have to first put in the SIM card in the phone and then do the activation, or activate it first via email online and then put in the SIM card. But we're going to talk about all of that in this video, and we're going to show you what exactly is included in this package, and we're going to talk about if it's going to work with a basic cell phone. We've also ordered a smartphone because I previously only had a basic phone, but we're going to see if it works with this, what type of SIM card is included. Is it going to be compatible with this basic unlocked GSM phone, or can it only work with smartphones? But hopefully we can use different types of phones with these SIM cards, and we're just going to find out what is in here. Hopefully this plan will be cheaper, I think it should be, than the plan that we currently have, and I'm very excited to test the reception and everything like that, just to show you if this is a good value. We don't know anything about this yet, but this is what's included. Let's see if anything is left in here. Nope, nothing left. So this is all we have. We've purchased a cell phone plan from eBay, and it is called Red Pocket Mobile. That is the company. So this is what we have. We're just going to show you everything that's here. We're going to look at everything just so that you can see exactly what it looks like when you buy one of these plans from Red Pocket Mobile. Congratulations. Amazing wireless savings start now. We certainly hope so. Red Pocket Mobile, redpocket.com is the website. English, Spanish, Chinese, customer service. Okay. Customer service. Great. Okay, let's find out what is in here. We're going to go right from the beginning. Step 1. Activate. So this is what's here, okay? So you see, just to show you, you have your SIM card right there. We're going to talk about all this, but first let's start from, there's more over here. Okay, but first we're going to start right from the beginning, which is what we should do. Step 1, activate at redpocket.com/start. I already mentioned we received an email with instructions. Sorry if this is not very clear. And we're going to, of course, go over that. I'm going to record my screen. We're going to show you all that. We're going to show screenshots, and hopefully it will be easy. Enter your SIM ICC ID. Is that going to be somewhere here? Okay. Yeah. Then it says enter your device ID, and we're gonna figure that out as well. Oops. We're gonna figure out how to do that. Keep your phone number or get a new phone number. It doesn't really matter for me. I don't really call many people anyways. Don't really think, aside from work, no one really has my cell phone number. So for me, that part is relevant. Note, if you get a new phone number, your zip code will be used to generate. Okay. Same networks as the one you use. For example, I don't know. Yeah. For international calls to 70 countries, no contracts, no contracts. Okay. So here we have our SIM card GSMA. We're going to take that off right now. Oh, look, it says right here we just took it off. Yeah, this is definitely a SIM card. Okay, it says GSMA. Some more information over here. I guess we'll have to pop that out of the package. Okay, I'm just going to put that there for now. If there's no SIM card here, it's either already inserted into the device or it is not needed to activate your plan. Well, there was a SIM card, so we're going to use it. Okay, so step 1 was activate online, entering this information. Step 2 is insert your SIM card. Pop out the SIM chip size needed for your phone. Okay, so here's standard. This is probably something like this, basic phone. Hopefully it works. Micro and nano, those are probably for smartphones. I don't know which one will work for your smartphone. So we're going to have to pop this out right here, which is over here. This little thing right there. And then step 3 is just program your phone. Oops, sorry about that. It's just, I gotta be a little bit more steady. Okay. turn on your phone, then follow the configuration instructions displayed at .com after completing your online activation that were sent by email. Okay. Great, so we're going to have turning on our phone will be the last step. And then we're going to look at the back. Let's look at the back. What does it say here? Okay, so we already looked at that. Need help? There's some information about support services. They can, if you need help. Congratulations. Oh, okay. So it looks like we've already looked at a lot of this stuff, and here's our, we're going to have to take out this card, the SIM card, GSMA network, I guess. We're going to have to see if it works with our phone. I mean, what's interesting is that, yeah, I mean, is it going to be the same size as the card that we have on our basic phone? I mean, I really hope so. I'm just to give you an idea, I know that a lot of people don't really use basic phones, but I do. And I think they're just convenient because they have great battery life. So I'm just gonna compare it to my SIM card in my basic phone. I know that you might have a smartphone, so it might be different for you. Why isn't this opening? It's just, oh, okay, good. Okay, yes, I know I have a basic phone. It was very cheap, and I just prefer the battery life. Just not having a touch screen. I think it's easier to use. Here's my regular SIM card. So I can. There we go. Take that out. So I'm going to need to take it out anyways in order to test it. Okay, take the SIM card out of my basic phone. Looks like it is a match. Looks like it is exactly a match in terms of the size. So ideally, if I put this in my phone, hopefully it should work inside of my basic phone. So we're going to do that. But what we're going to do, which we have to do, is we're going to go step by step. So as we said, the first step is to activate your plan, I guess. I mean, that has to do with like what's on your SIM card and whatever. And the second thing, I mean, the information here, then the device ID, which is specific to your device. I don't even know how to get the device ID. Guess we'll figure it out somehow, right? That's what we always do. We have to figure it out. So I'm going to record my screen, or I'm going to take some screenshots rather, and I'm going to show step 1. Then once we've done that, we're going to go to step 2, and we're going to show you trying to test it with our basic phone, with the SIM card that came with the package, and then we're going to try step 3. I don't know if this is going to work with a basic phone. I'm really crossing my fingers here because I do like basic phones just because they have great battery life, and I don't really need advanced features like texting or internet browsing. Maybe you wouldn't consider those advanced features, but I just don't really need internet on the go or texting. So we're going to go through all these 3 steps, and we're going to come back here once we're ready to insert our SIM card, but we'll see you at step number 1, activate. And later, when all this is done and all set up, we're going to test reception on our phone. If it doesn't work with our basic phone, if the SIM card isn't really working with this cheap phone, we're going to wait for our smartphone to come in the mail, and then we're going to try it with our smartphone. So it might take longer. But if you see me with a smartphone in the next segment of this video later, it just means that it didn't work with this. So hope everything will go well. See you at step 1. Hello, and welcome back to this video in which we're talking about activating our Red Pocket plan for your cell phone, whether it's a basic phone or a smartphone. In this case, we're talking about a basic phone. We just removed our old SIM card from our basic phone, and now we're going to try to insert the SIM card that came with our Red Pocket plan in the mail that we talked about previously. So we completed the instructions, the activation instructions online, which were sent to you by email. So once you get that email and you go through all the steps, and once you activate your plan online, your account basically, then you're ready to insert the SIM card into your phone and to get started and hopefully make some calls, and hopefully the reception will be okay. One thing I will note is that when you get your email with instructions, for example, your activation code, it is very important that you go to this website, redpocket.com/start. I actually got confused because I clicked on a link in the email there was a link to a website that had something to do with activating your plan, and I was getting error messages because it turns out you actually really do have to go to this website. There might be a link in your email to some other website where it looks like it's the same thing, like about activating your plan, but no, it really should be this website, redpocket.com/start. Go to this website. If there's any other links in your email, just disregard that. Go here. You want to follow the instructions that came in the mail. It starts by going here, and then I'm going to show you some screenshots, or you may have seen the screenshots already. Simply enter your SIM ICC ID, which is going to be that long number all the way at the bottom. Then you're going to enter your activation code, which came by email, and just keep following the instructions. For example, it will ask you to create an account at redpocket.com if you don't have one already. If you can't sign in, just create an account. It's very simple. Just put in your address, all that stuff, your email, your phone number, if they want to reach you, whatever. Just for the purposes of creating an account, put in your zip code, your preferred zip code for maybe it's going to show the area code when you get your phone number, right? Pretty much where you live, your zip code, and then it'll generate a phone number for you when you're all done. So anyways, you might have seen those screenshots already, or we're going to show them right now. It's very simple. Just follow the instructions, starting by going here and then creating an account if you don't have one already at redpocket.com. Then when you're done activating, it's going to give you your phone number. I'm going to show you a screenshot of that as well. And it'll say the next step would be to take out the SIM card and insert it into your phone. In this case, I have a basic phone, which, as you can see by looking at my old SIM card, it looks like it's going to be the largest one, which is, I'm going to just have to kind of pop it out right here. This is my old SIM card right here. I don't need this anymore. I'm just showing you for comparison purposes. It looks like I'm going to need the largest one, the standard SIM card. See, standard right here for my basic phone. For other phones, maybe smartphones, you might need a smaller one, but they're all included here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to take out this whole thing right here, insert it into my phone, and see if we can start calling. But obviously I'm not going to make phone calls here on this video. I'll just let you know what I think, if the reception is okay. But the most important thing right now is we are going to take this SIM card out and put it into our basic phone. You might have a smartphone, so maybe you'll need a smaller version of the SIM card, which is of course included in here. You can see there's different sizes available, right? There's the big one and then the little, like, you can see the outline for the smaller SIM cards. You can just use that. So we're just going to try to, it's going to be difficult. I don't want to break this. Oh, there we go. Just detach it right there. Right, so I got that. I don't want to just, very careful here. I don't want to break this. This is like my first, there we go. We got it. Took it off. Now we're just going to try to break it off at the bottom, the very bottom. Yeah, we did it. We did it. Okay. Whew. Wow, I didn't break it. I'm surprised. Here's our standard SIM card, as you can see. You can see, look at the little outlines over there. That means that you can get the smallest one or the next smallest one. You can just pop it out. But we've got our standard SIM card now, and we're going to try to insert it into our basic phone, and we're going to look at the instructions and see how it goes. Okay, let's we're going to try this now. I've never done this before with anything other than the plan that I have right now. This is going to be our Red Pocket plan. Is it going to work? I really don't know. I'm kind of scared, actually. Okay. Okay, so this is what I have to do. I have to kind of get it in there. Oh, yes! We did it. Okay, good. Again, this is a basic phone. You might have a smartphone. This is the SIM card, the size that works with my basic phone. This one that says standard. Again, so I know that most people, I'm just guessing most people don't have these basic phones anymore. They have smartphones. But since I have a basic phone, I used the standard one, and standard, it's different sizes here. Sorry to keep repeating that. And then we are ready to just insert our battery, and we're ready to get started. And it should show us the activation instructions, something like that on the phone as soon as we turn it on. So let's see what happens. Okay, this is exciting. We've activated it online and now we're ready to finish up on the device itself. So let's see what it says here. Searching, searching, searching. What's it going to say? Please work? I don't know. I don't even know what to expect here. It says searching. So it says we're now on step emergency. It's not working? Something wrong? That's weird. Insert SIM. That's weird. Okay, I don't even know what's going on here. Okay, so it says insert your SIM card. Oh, unlock maybe? I don't get it. Let's try turning it off and on again. Insert your SIM card. Okay, I did that. Program your phone. Okay, now this is where we have what we have to do, right? So the first step was to activate our plan online. Then we insert the SIM card, which we did. Hopefully it worked. And then program your phone to turn on your phone and follow. I hope this is not only for smartphones, because I'm wondering if that's why it's not working. See, it says searching. I don't know what happened here. Maybe I should try a different phone or something. It's weird. Okay. Turn on your phone, then follow the configuration instructions displayed at redpocket.com. Oh. Follow the configuration instructions displayed at redpocket.com. Oh, so I have to go back to Redpocket. I have to follow the instructions. Okay, so it's not like I'm just turning on my phone. I actually have to follow the instructions. Okay, I'll be right back and I'll see what those instructions are. Hi everyone. So we actually did end up getting a smartphone because I couldn't get it to work with my basic phone. I think it said something like, in order to activate the Red Pocket, in order to set it up on your phone, the Red Pocket account, plan, whatever, I needed to receive a text message and go to some website, which I don't think I can do on my basic phone. I think also I block text messages, and if I need to go to a website, then I might need internet access, which I would only have on my smartphone, not on my basic phone right here. So I got a smartphone now, just got it, and I am ready to see if we can get it to work. So what we did here was remember when we talked about how we took the SIM card out of here, it was that big standard SIM card. Then we had to reduce it to a micro SIM card by like popping out further from the standard into a micro. So just kind of, I didn't show that on the video, but you're going to have to take out the outer section of the standard SIM card to make it a micro SIM card or a nano SIM card. Some smartphones might fit both, some might fit either or. So that's what we did here. We've got the micro SIM card now right here. We inserted it after we put in the battery. That's what we did. Sorry. Yeah, so we inserted the battery and we took out the battery, put in the micro SIM card up here. We just slid it here. Now we're ready to just see if we can finish activating our Red Pocket plan. So we're going to just turn on our phone again and see if we get those instructions that talked about. It said, remember, it said turn on your phone and follow the configuration instructions displayed at redpocket.com after completing your online activation. So we're going to see if we get some instructions here. We just inserted our SIM card, step 2. Now we're on step 3. We have to set up the device. That's what we're going to do right now. Our blue smartphone. Just a brand, just a company that we got this phone from. Unlock. Okay, we're just going to unlock our device. Got our phone here. Now what I want to do is I want to just see if we get a message, because it says we're supposed to get some kind of okay, some kind of message. I'm waiting for some kind of notification or something from Red Pocket so I can... Oh, here we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Welcome to Red Pocket Mobile. Okay, good. So we did get a message. It did say that. So let's just go up here. Okay, we got a message. Okay. Let's look at it. What does it say? Okay, welcome to Red Pocket, your phone number. Okay, for assistance setting up data, please visit redpocket.com/configure. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. Sorry about the lighting here. Okay, Android, so it says, oh, access point, we have to set up the APN. Okay, I guess we can do that. We can follow these Android instructions since we have an Android phone. You can do all this. Configure your device, I guess. Oh, okay, so that's the page that we were on already. So we're just going to have to follow these instructions, and I don't know if we've got it set up already. I can just try to make some calls and see what happens. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to make a phone call. I'll be right back. Hello. So after we got our smartphone, we were able to get the text message from Red Pocket. After we inserted the SIM card, turned on the phone, we got the text message from Red Pocket saying what our phone number is. And then we just had to do some, we had to go through some settings just to make sure that we did everything correctly and that we set it up according to their website, what it says on their website. So for example, they recommended that we have, the instructions said that we had to have the reseller APN. I think it's access point something. So we just went to our settings here, and we just went to, let's see, network and internet here. My apologies, let me just back a little bit. Okay, so we went here, advanced, let's see, oh, okay, mobile network. Then we went to advanced right there. Right, so we went to mobile network, advanced, all the way down here. Red Pocket is your network. It'll say that. It should say Red Pocket right there. Once you've inserted your SIM card, turn on your phone, your smartphone, access point names, and you want it to say reseller. That's what it says on their website for the instructions. So once you click that, reseller, so it's going to say right there. It's just going to have all this stuff here. Whatever. So you need that. Okay, so that's all it is, access point names. It should say reseller right there, Red Pocket reseller. So then you're good. Network is Red Pocket, access point name is reseller. And now you're all set. Now, one thing I would say is that if you've never had a smartphone before, it's very important that you understand that apps can be running in the background, applications, and using up data. So if you go to, on your home screen, go to settings, if you're on an Android phone, then you can click network and internet right here, and then data usage. So if you go on redpocket.com and you log in and you go to your plan, it's going to tell you how much data you have left for the month. So for example, we have 435 megabytes left because we got this plan that's 500 megabytes a month. We've used 64. Let's round it up to 65 megabytes. So we have 435 left. And on your Red Pocket account online, it's going to tell you how many text messages you have left, meaning how many you can send or receive, how many minutes you have, and this is again per month, how much data you have left, and if you have Wi-Fi at home or at your office, wherever you are, you can connect to that and then turn off, turn off mobile data so that you're not using data and just using it for no reason with apps running in the background. I guess you can just turn on your Wi-Fi. and then you should be good, so that you're just using the Wi-Fi and not having to use your data, which I'm going to use for emergency purposes, like if I really need it, if I'm not at home, if I'm just on the go and I have no Wi-Fi network. Then you can go to so you can go to Wi-Fi and choose your Wi-Fi network there. So this is really the most important thing to note, is that if you're just someone who just wants a phone to make calls, it's nice to get a smartphone like this, a basic phone. This one I got is the blue, we got the blue, what is it, C5L. This is just the one that I got personally, just a cheap, basic, less than $70 smartphone. It's how much I got it for. The blue C5L BLU. Just to be able to use this Red Pocket plan, and something I just use for calls, phone calls mostly, maybe some a few text messages here and there, maybe some data. But again, I'm just going to connect to the Wi-Fi most of the time if I'm at home or at work, so I don't use too much data, so that I don't exceed the amount of data that I have for the month. And I really did get this smartphone because I think it's preferable that you have a smartphone to be able to use these kinds of plans. I think a lot of them don't necessarily assume that you're going to be using a basic phone, so it might not necessarily work with that. I had trouble setting it up with this basic phone, so I decided to just get a smartphone for the purpose of using this Red Pocket plan, which will not cost that much money compared to the plan I currently have. So I don't know how helpful this video was, but just I'm going to turn this phone off right now. Just make sure that when you get your SIM card in the mail with your instructions and all that stuff, just make sure that you understand what you need to do, how you need to pop out your SIM card so that it becomes either a micro or a nano SIM card. Standard, I don't know if all smartphones have a standard, but your SIM card is going to look something like this, right? This is what, before I took it out, like that. And then you're going to have to kind of pop it out based on what size you need. So micro, nano, whatever it says you'll need for your, whatever it's indicated that you'll need it for your smartphone. So in this case, I used the micro, so I just took out the outer layer for standard to make it smaller. Very convenient that they do that. So I think most smartphones will have either a micro slot or a nano slot or both. Once you put it in, you should get the text from Red Pocket saying that you're set up. Make sure, again, to go to the to turn on your Wi-Fi, to turn off the mobile data if you don't want to use, just keep using data, because I've already used 64 megabytes when I turned this on and I got it set up. So you'll just have to make sure that you go to your advanced settings, network settings. So network should be Red Pocket, and then access point name should be reseller, as it says on their website, the instructions. Then you're really all set and ready to go. And you can, of course, go to redpocket.com, log into your account, so that you can monitor how many minutes you have left per month, how many texts you have left per month, and how much mobile data you have left this month. So I hope this video was helpful. If not, I do apologize. I didn't exactly show how I took the SIM card out and how I took off the outer edge to make it into a micro SIM card, but just be careful and make sure that your smartphone will support either a micro or a nano size SIM card before you take off the outer layer for standard. And then you can just insert it into your phone, and then hopefully it should work for you. I'm very excited because I think we'll save some money with this Red Pocket plan. I made some calls just to test, and the reception, I mean the call quality seems okay. Of course, that will depend on what kind of device you're using, how good the call quality is. But I'm excited to try out in different areas to see how good the reception is generally compared to the network, compared to the provider that I previously had. So thank you for watching this video, and have a nice day.